Hi, this is Sam, and I come to sing you a song, tell you a story. This one is a little personal, so I'm hesitant, but at the same time, I know it really ministered to my heart. So, years ago, when I was a marketing director for a medical corporation, that was a long time ago. My job was to work at one of the local hospitals, and that was where my office was. But I went through this lustful time in my life. It happens to a lot of men. It happens to all of us, I guess. But I was going through this lustful thing. I was ending up chasing my wife around the house. I'd go to work and I would lust after every woman that seemed to be there. I'm not proud of the fact. It was just I went through this terrible time. I don't know what it was about. Anyway, right down the street from my office, from the hospital, was a X-rated theater. And it had these, I didn't go into it, but it had this X-rated theater, and they had these billboard signs out in front of it with all these pictures of girls in scanty outfits. And every day I'd drive by and I'd sit there and look at it. I'm a man of God, trying to be a man of God, but not doing very good at it. And so I would look, and I'm not proud of it, but I did. Then I'd get to work and I'd lust, and then I'd come home and chase my wife around the house, not literally, but almost. She was miserable and about ready to shoot me, and rightly so. I was not in self-control, and I let my mind go to places it shouldn't go to. Well, one day I'm on my way to work, and as I'm driving up the street, I realize I'm going to look at these stupid billboard signs again. So I said, oh, Lord, help me keep my eyes on you. Help me get my eyes off this stuff. Help me keep my eyes fixed on you. And I just really sincerely started praying. I was about 2 or 3 blocks away. And all of a sudden, this little melody came into my head, and I started singing these lyrics, help me keep my eyes on you. And I was so busy thinking about the melody and singing the song. It's a very simple little song. I drove by without looking and got to work. And for whatever reason, that day was a very victorious day. And got home, and I was decent. I was nice. I was not lustful. And so the next day I did the same thing, and the next day I did the same thing. This went on for weeks, and things started to get better in my marriage, and things were great. Things were doing a lot better. And I had more self-control. I was doing great. And I'd sing that song every morning on my way to work. Well, one morning on my way to work, I realized I was going to sing the song, and I was going to look anyway. I could just feel it in my spirit. So I decided to take a different route. I turned a block down before I got close to that theater. I turned and went down about 2 blocks out of the way and took another street back behind it and went to work and had a victorious day. And as I'm sitting in the parking lot that morning after driving the other way, I thought, why did it take you so long to avoid the temptation? Why did you walk in harm's way? And I don't know why we do that. I don't know why you're an alcoholic and you hang around people who drink or go to a bar. Or you're a foodaholic and you know every 7-Eleven in town. I don't know why we do things like that, but we do. So this little song helps me, and I still use the song to this day on anything that I'm going through that's like getting my eyes off Jesus, fixing my eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher of my faith. And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So it's not it's not a big monumental song, but it's a song that helps me. And it's called Help Me Keep My Eyes on You. Help me keep my eyes on you, Lord. Help me keep my eyes on you. Help me keep my heart true, Lord. Help me keep my heart true to you. For my soul desire is to do your will. Set my heart on fire. Come and fill me, Lord. Please fill me, Lord. me, Lord. Help me keep my eyes on you, Lord. Help me keep my eyes on you. Help me keep my heart true, Lord. Help me keep my heart true to you. For my sole desire is to do your will. Set my heart on fire. Come and fill me, Lord. Fill me, Lord. Fill me, Lord. Fill me, Lord, with you. You know, if we don't fill up a cup, let's say, for instance, you're an alcoholic and you drink, and you got a cup full of whiskey, and you pour the whiskey out, you got that empty cup. Chances are you'll fill it back up with whiskey. And so if we don't fill ourselves with God's Spirit, and we don't take care of those things, self-control, practice those things of self-control, they'll come back to haunt us with a vengeance. And so we need to fill ourselves with the Spirit of God. And I'd like to say, oh, I've got this down now, I'm 100%. But I struggle with it like everybody, every day, with different struggles. I get angry at somebody on the freeway, and I want my way. I lust after a candy bar or a cheeseburger. We all have things that we kind of go to for our comfort instead of Jesus. But Jesus is where the real comfort is. And so I don't know where you're at in your walk with God, if you're even walking with God. But it's not too late to turn around. It's not too late to repent and ask God's forgiveness and ask Him to help you keep your eyes on Him. And so that's kind of my little story, and it's my song. And hopefully it'll encourage you and maybe even convict you. But more than anything else, it'll make you realize that I've got to get my eyes fixed on Jesus. It doesn't say glancing at Jesus. The Bible says fixing my eyes on Jesus, the author and the finisher of my faith. Fixing my eyes. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it does to me. So if you like this, share it with your friends. Tell them about what we're doing here. And we're just trying to encourage people and help them get their eyes fixed on God. So keep your eyes on Jesus. God bless you.